Dollar Tree is where it's at for back to school finds. There are so many good things this year. I'm going to walk you through the store and show you some of my favorites. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet, and let's go shopping at Dollar Tree. Thanks to iClever for sponsoring today's video. Real quick before we get started into the video, I wanted to tell you about what iClever has sent me. iClever has sent me a 2-pack of headphones to try, and they're really cute. Last year we tried iClever headphones and we really liked them, and they're great for back to school. Sometimes these are on the back to school list. I know they were on my child's. iClever focuses on durable headphones. Very important there, durable. They're designed to last longer so that you don't have to replace them, which is a really nice feature because you don't want to have to buy these over and over again each year. They have a volume limiter too, which is really nice because it's going to protect those precious ears so you can't make the headphones too loud. They're easy to connect to all devices, and they'll even connect to your school technology. So these are foldable and they're portable and they're super lightweight so that you can carry them in your backpack really easily. And that's also important because there's so many things that go in the backpack and you don't want it to get too heavy. There are several styles you can pick from too. The ones I picked are the two-toned blue, which is really pretty. And then also this lavender with a light blue. I like the color combos, definitely a bonus. And since this set comes with two, they come together, they included an audio splitter. So both sets can be plugged in using this little device at the same time. And this is perfect, especially if you have multiple children or if you have only one device and you need both children to hear at the same time. You just plug the headsets into the splitter and they both can hear at the same time. It just makes sense and it works really well. Make sure to check out the link in the description, or you can even search iClever Kids headphones on Amazon, which is a really good place to buy it. I'll try to include that link in my description. That way you can get right to them. So you can check out which one is your favorite color and style. And thanks again to iClever for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into the video. So Dollar Tree has really pulled out all the stops this year, and I'm really surprised with some of the good finds. Let's start off with this giant display of zebra pens. These are really great because if you want one or two colors, it's a great way to buy them just singular. You can get bigger packages at the larger stores if you want more quantity, but this is a good way to pick and choose what you want. They had retractable highlighters, ballpoint pens, and even mechanical pencils. Thumbs up for all of the purple ones. And then we have the Jot brand, which comes out with all the specialty pens. Some of these are repeats from last year, including the gel pens and also the ink clip. We see these ballpoint pens all the time, as well as the Jot pencils. These are like standards at Dollar Tree every single year since I've been doing this video. What has been brought back are the calligraphy pens. We saw these for the first time last year, and this time there's 3 different styles. These are a lot of fun if you want to try some calligraphy, or if you are a journaler, the price you cannot beat on these. We have the Jot pencil eraser that comes with the pencil erasers inside in several different colors, and then a lot of the Centos. Now the Centos brand has been in Dollar Tree for a long time. You can also find it at Walmart. They have a really good selection this year. So many different Centos find. We're also seeing a lot of crazy art, which is also a name brand, and we see the scented crayons and the triangular crayons, which is a good find. The Play School chalk is back too, this time in a 2-set, but I definitely would recommend getting the name brand Crayola instead because that chalk set is really, really good for the price. Quick glimpse over our name brands. We have the Expo single markers, we have the big whiteout, and then also some Jot sticky notes, and then those magnets. I love these magnets and they come in so many different colors. Love the purple. So definitely pick up those if you're in the need. We do have the collection of scissors, although I'm not too impressed with these scissors anymore. Definitely get the ones from Amazon. I did a video last year that I'll put in the corner. I talked about some of the greatest back to school supplies on Amazon that were all under $5. Or was it 10? I'm not sure. You'll have to go watch. We have the Jot desk supplies. These are just a standard throughout the year now. And then the Elmer's glue, which will be much, much cheaper over at Walmart or maybe even Target this year. Here we have the Pro Max pens and the Crayola crayons, which we've seen all the time, and of course the single Sharpies, which I think is great if you only need 1 or 2, not a giant pack of Sharpies. Definitely get them here if you just want a singular. The activity trays are fully stocked in all of the pretty colors. These are really great to just store activities. A really good find would have to be the notebooks. These looked really, really nice. Like you would buy these at a stationery store. Liked all the different colors and patterns on these. We have these little doodle books too, which are great to take on road trips and just do a little doodling writing, coloring, drawing, journaling in. They came in 2 different styles as well. Make sure to always look in the back and in the middle. Okay, maybe 3 different styles so you don't miss any. Erasers are all the rage. Here's just a view on some of the ones I found from Jot. These little notebooks have textures on the front and they're sensory oriented. So if you have a sensory seeker, that might be a good way to just trace all the different textures on there to get some sensorial input. This one came in 3 different styles and they're all blank books. We have these that look like little friendship bracelets on the cover, a shooting stars theme, and also this little good vibes one on the back. This is really, really cool. It's a hardback journal, and inside you can keep track of all of your traveling, itineraries, packing lists for trips that you might be taking. This is a really cool find and would make a great gift too. They also had one for the book lovers. If you want to keep track of all the books you've read, give them reviews, keep a list of all the ones to be read. This is a really cool find too. Thinking Christmas gifts here. And then they had one that was an inspirational journal where it has a whole bunch of prompts so you can take some time out of your day for reflection and mindfulness and gratitude, and just take some time to fill out all the prompts and have a moment to yourself, maybe with a cup of tea. And they also had one that was goal oriented too, where it had a lot of different goals that you can make and check in on it. And I thought these were all really cool. You're gonna want them all. I did like this notebook because it had all the different colored pages in it. We really don't see that very often. We normally just see the plain colored paper, the white. So that was kind of neat, and it came in 2 different styles. I liked these because they have 3 different books inside and 3 different sizes, and they all coordinate. Another really great gift option. You're going to see a lot of gummy bears this back to school season too. I'm seeing this across the board at all the different stores. Now the notebook, you're going to see a gigantic selection of notebooks at all the Dollar Trees, all different styles and sizes, so take note of those and stock up. We have some skin toned crayons and then the 24 pack of Crayolas, which will be much cheaper at other stores. The super tips I do like, even though you can get more of them in the other stores. It's also a really good find. And we have the 8 pack of colored pencils. You're going to see a lot of different scented items in this brand, as well as in that Centos brand that I mentioned before. Pens, erasers, notebooks, stickers, all kinds of things that have different scents to them. It's just a fun sensory find. If you like this kind of thing, they have a ton. It'd be also fun to put them all together to make like a little gift package for the first day of school. I think that'd be cute. In the office section, they are bringing out some more push pens. We've seen these in the past, but now they have a little bit different collections to go along with them, and some of the restocks on the ones we've seen before in the past. These are also restocked, these little stationery sets. I like these a lot. Another restock here with all of these office organizational supplies. They do have the filler paper in both wide ruled and college ruled. Sometimes you can find a better deal on these though over at Walmart and Target. The sheet protectors as well, and the tab dividers for binders. You can usually find these. Sometimes these are worth it here, sometimes they're not. You have to do a little price comparison. We have our index cards, $250, and then another personal favorite have to be these calendars. They have the whole year inside, and you can get whatever color that they have, put it inside your binder. They even have some that have some patterns on it, and a big tip is to look outside the box and it will show you which patterns are in that box. We have the binders, which I'm not a fan of personally, but some of you have told me that you like them. And then we have the spiral bound notebooks and the composition books and all sorts of different patterns this year. I definitely think these are mostly new patterns than we've seen before. Post-it notes are back. We have them in 2 different sizes and types, although you might be able to find these cheaper somewhere else. And then they even have the colored index cards, as well as the larger size index cards. Some more notebooks real quick. I'm trying to scan over as many as I can to give you an idea of what's in stock. There's just so many to go through, I couldn't possibly show you all of them. And some of these even match some of the folders and the other accessories that they have too, so you just kind of have to poke around and see what you can mix and match to coordinate. Neon is huge this year, and they have some pencil pouches in the neon, and then they also have this standard pencil pouches that we see all the time, but the crayon ones are new, and they have these in so many different colors. They are going to be a huge hit. We have some clear ones with some glitter that moves around inside of it, and then some fluorescent ones. I told you that neon is going to be big this year. These pencil pouches I do like. They have several different compartments and are a little bit heavy duty. They have the licensed character ones, which are just okay. They're kind of on the small side if you ask me, but if you only have a few things to to put in, and that will work. I love these binder pouches. I highly recommend them, and everybody always asks me where I get them. It's here. During back to school time, find it here. There are 4 different colors. We have some tin pencil cases and also some silicone in 2 different colors. They've really restocked all of the educational workbooks, so if those are of need, I would definitely check out those. They have everything right now and they're all fully restocked. But the best part about Dollar Tree would have to be the organization finds. They have restocked all of the containers, the book binders, the pencil cups, the activity trays, the caddies, and all in the same color, so you can find the whole entire color scheme. I do like these storage boxes. I use them all the time. I just wish they came in clear. That would make me so happy, Dollar Tree. They also have all of the other plastic containers. These have raised in price to $1.50, so just be aware. Well stocked, mostly for dorm organization, and they have these little caddies here that are much bigger than the ones they've had before, and they also cost more. Back to the school supplies, we have the clipboards and then folders, neon, and folders that match all of the notebooks. Not only do they have the composition books, they do have the patterns in the spiral notebooks as well. Dollar Tree Plus has backpacks for $5 as well as matching lunch boxes, and these are all licensed characters and characters your kids know. Just wanted to point out this trash can because I thought it was really cute, and some of the other colors of those organizational containers. And don't forget, these are all $1.50 now. The Jot pencil grips have been restocked in 2 different color sets. They have those dry erase boards back, but I'm not a big fan of these. You can find much better online in my Amazon shop. File folders are so cute. They match some of those other supplies. I do like all these composition notebooks. There's like 3 of them in there. Huge find are these index cards. I make little activities out of this. If you've seen them on Instagram, if you know, you know. Definitely think these are amazing. You can move those tabs around. A new find for journaling are these highlighters that come with a pen. They all coordinate. I'm going to want to test them all for you. Dry erase boards and the different colors are back that come with the marker, but they're just okay. We have the name brand Dixon pencils, good find, and then the novelty pencils over here. And of course, we can't live without neon pencils and some more pens. Lots and lots of different pens. Let's look at these. Love these magnetic containers for lockers or magnetic dry erase boards. This one sits on a desk. You can put a picture inside of it. Some of you love this marker case. I'm not a particularly big fan of it, but some of you guys love it. They brought back all of these containers. I especially like this one that interlocks and comes with 5 different containers. That one is a steal. We have some crazy art in neon markers, and then those notepads that have the little ring around them so you can keep them for storage. Great for note taking or learning vocabulary terms. These desk pads are pretty big in all the Dollar Trees I've seen, a couple of different styles, and then more of those magnets that I love. Some really fun novelty notepads. Definitely like the panda out of the whole bunch, and the dog's pretty cute. And you see a lot of calendars right now and planners in all different sizes, colors, and themes. Even 2026 calendars, which I feel like it's too soon for those, but they definitely brought them out and they're everywhere. So they do cost more now. They got that red dot on it, which means they're going to be raised in price. This was kind of fun, the Crayola Retired Colors Pack. I'm going to get one of these and open it up and show you what's inside. I just thought that was pretty intriguing. They have these little cool notepad sets that come with the pen and 2 notepads, some more scented things. I told you there's going to be a whole bunch of different scented things this year. We're gonna have to try those. This one came in 2 different scents. The magnetics boxes are back too, great for storing school supplies and keeping them within reach, as well as these little binder clips. Those are also repeats. Now this whole entire section I'm going to show you right here is all coordinating supplies. There's 3 different themes. There's a space and alien theme. There's also kind of this retro rainbow vibe with cats, and then there's this other one that's like smiley faces and hearts. So everything coordinates. The packaging will match so you can see what goes with what, but they had everything from pencil sharpeners to note sets to badge holders and erasers, folders, pencil pouches, you name it. They just all coordinate with one another. Even these little keychains that have little things that move in them. So if you're into this kind of style, they have a whole bunch of different supplies that all match and go with one another. They're really cute. I did pick up a few to try to test later in a later video, so you'll have to see how that works out. Also big are erasers, so every now and then Dollar Tree comes out with some different themes. So here are our themes for this year. I know I'm going kind of fast on all of these, but there's just so much to show you that I had to just kind of breeze through it, but those are really cute finds and those sell fast. Some more Scentos items. There's scented markers and more crazy art scented art markers. The ink scented markers in 2 packs. And then a favorite would be these lap desks for $5. And all of these colors, that is a definite steal. We have Scentos scented scratch and sniff stickers and Ticonderoga, the name brand pencils. If you only need a few, this is a good option. Otherwise, definitely go buy these at Walmart. Gel pens in 2 packs. These would be great for journalers or scrapbookers, Cricut people, all those arts and crafts people. And then some more of those pencils. They also have the extra thick ones too, as well as black ones, which I don't think I've seen before. More neon, but these are transparent sticky notes, so you can write over them and see through your text. It's a great alternative to actually writing in a book. Dollar Tree Plus does these really great magnetic boards, bulletin boards, or chalkboards, and they come with a different frame colors. Do like these little schedulers here too, the to-do list, and they come with a dry erase marker and some magnets too. They also have 5-star now for $5 for a 3-subject and $3 for a 1-subject. And of course, we can't go with back to school without a back to school sign, and Dollar Tree does have those in many different styles for $1.25. If you like this video, I'm going to have a whole bunch more of back to school supplies, all that good stuff. So make sure you click subscribe to see more videos like this and give me a thumbs up to show your love.